All right, we are live. I wanted to do a live video today since I was out here doing some meditative work myself. Um, Beautiful day here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I love my city. I'm thankful for my well being. I am thankful for the well being of others. And just allowing a moment for that resonating sentiment and welcomeness to oneness. Today we go over um, a book that I'm reading, 20 life-changing Buddhist concepts, and we are going to have a little Dharma talk about that and go into some meditation here. The oneness of life and its environment, winning over ourselves, brings victory in all other realms. So this is a book presented by World Tribune, which ties closely with the SGI Organization for Nichiren Buddhism. This is not an official SGI video, but I'm just highlighting their beautiful content as a part of our talk today. So, we're aware of an essential teaching that changing our surroundings starts by changing our inner state. The oneness of life and its environment offers a more profound view. It is expressed in Japanese as Esho Funi. Esho is a combination of Iho, our environment, and Shoho, meaning living beings. Funi, which translates to Natu, indicates the oneness or profound interdependence of life and its environment. Together, these components indicate self and environment appear to be two distinct things, but are inextricable on deeper level oneness. In addition, Ho, the second component of both Shoho and Iho, means reward or effect. So our inner state of life affects the way we as individuals experience the world, our relationships, our circumstances. Hence, changing any problem or situation starts with changing ourselves. And that's something that I've been looking at greatly um, in my process right now is, how can I be the change I want to see? So we go ahead and quote Gandhi there. And if we look at NA and AA principles, as well as God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So these aspects or these concepts are recognized widely through different backgrounds, and that's also a show of oneness being very present, that it's not just reflected in Buddhism, not just reflected in AA, not just reflected in prayers, but fundamentally on such a fundamental level. So that helps us to bring it into our meditation. Um, each person has different personality traits, family situation, financial circumstances, and lives under different societal conditions. Because all three realms of existence are intertwined, however, a problem in any one of these realms may affect the other. The most vital of the three is the internal realm of the individual. A transformation in our inner state allows the effect of the social and environment realms to change as well. So, and we have a quote here from Nichiren Daishonin: if the minds of living beings are impure, their land is also impure. But if their minds are pure, the land is pure. There is not two lands, pure or impure themselves. The difference lies solely in the good or evil of our minds. So this is why we take back our mind. This is why we meditate, to not allow thoughts to run our mind, but we allow, pure intention, pure being to be held and to be observed. So let's go into 3 instrumental breaths followed by a sound bath from our singing bowl here. And we'll do those nice breaths. We'll allow ourselves to get in a comfortable position, whether seated. I'm trying to figure out where I should put my leg here. Whether seated or lying down, whether you're sitting in a chair with both hands planted on the knees there, and we'll breathe slowly in through the nose, just allowing our focus to be with the breath. Breathing up to the top of that breath and holding pure intention, right effort, right mindfulness, slowly out. Slowly in through the nose. Holding up at the top. Slowly out. And slowly in through the nose. Holding up at the top. And slowly out. Wonderful. Now we'll begin with our singing bowl as you continue to take those breaths. Just allowing yourself to breathe and observe any thoughts without judgment. No judgment for self or other. Non-judgment internally. Non-judgment externally. Non-judgment internally. Non-judgment externally. Continue to slowly breathe. Allow your focus to be on the breath. even allowing your awareness or your focus or attention to enter the inner body and sit there, again, with non-judgment internally and non-judgment externally, allowing yourself to be with your pure being. You may focus on the heart space. Non-judgment internally, non-judgment externally. As we go through some affirmations here during our meditation, we continue to focus on the breath in a simple filter internally of non-judgment, filter externally of non-judgment. I express inner peace. I express inner peace. He expresses inner peace. He expresses inner peace. She expresses inner peace. She expresses inner peace. They express inner peace. They express inner peace. You express inner peace. Slowly in through the nose, holding that intention up at the top. You express inner peace. Slowly out. You express inner peace. For those of us watching, for those of us engaged with the meditation at this time, we express inner peace. even through space and time at this moment, where you are to where I am and beyond, we express inner peace. Holding this intention, breathe in through the nose to the top of that breath. Smile on the face. Good job. Slowly out. Let's do that again. Smile on the face, breathing in, holding this intention. I express inner peace. Slowly out. As we get into our 3 instrumental breaths, breathing in through the nose. Holding at the top. Slowly out. In. Out. In. And slowly out. Wonderful. So as we do the work to change our inner environment, what we begin to see is that work expressed, that attention span focused on inner peace. We see that expressed through our environment. And we carry that into our day with our intention. So I thank you guys so much for joining me on this live episode of Meditation with Karlton. Namaste, Ashe, and Hallelujah. Thank you so much. Blessings.